Good morning, America. This is your good friend, Dr. Turi, with more crazy, shocking news for you to enjoy and realize how God speaks to us through the signs. We are into that window that involves also technology, and guess what? Yesterday, a little computer, my Mercedes, went off. And put the key in there, try to start it, ain't gonna go nowhere. This is designed by the German technology. It's designed to make sure they don't steal your car. So it cost me $900. Yeah, that's what it is. Maybe I should buy a Ford next time. Hey, I was waiting for that to say, oh, this window, yeah. Technology, I'm gonna get my ass kicked, and that's it. Yeah, what can I do? All right, so that's what it is. The good news as far as UFO technology, things of this nature are concerned. The Big Bear Lake Alien Snowfest conference has been confirmed, so I signed a contract. I definitely will be there January 25th through the 26th. I'm going to be doing my UFO slideshow, which is getting better by the second. And hopefully I will also have time to introduce Draco to the public and do a hypnotherapy like I did on Bob Brown's show in Laughlin many years ago, with a supremely good response, because Draco's healing power is definitely very powerful. So there is quite a lot of things going on with that. I am 3 or 4 days from that cruise that I'm gonna take in the Mexican Riviera. Quite excited about it. Again, I will be talking, I will be doing the slideshow, and I will be doing Draco healing, and it's all free, incidentally. What's interesting is that I've been cruising the world with top UFO speakers, yet Dr. Turi is not on the panel with the big guys. Dolan, I've been on the same conference with him for years. But hey, this is how it is. My stuff is free. Now, if you want to listen to those guys, you have to pay $100 and something, and that's good. If you can afford it, you can come to mine. It's free. So we're gonna have fun, and then at the end, you'll see who has give you more. And then all that we talked about doesn't have necessarily to be the same, not in my case, because you know what, there is no extraterrestrial base under Antarctica. The moon is not hollow. Doesn't mean there is no ETs going there, but their purpose is very different than we think. So it's going to be quite interesting. Remember, lots of people who talked about UFOs, many of them have never seen a UFO, let alone, channeling an entity called Draco. But, a one of us have something real to offer, because we firmly believe in what we are doing. If not, we would not be where we are. The important point for you to notice is that most of the time, the reptilians will put people in power that have no business in power. And as I always say, those who are qualified as the expert very often are the one who knows the least about the cosmos. So cosmos as a soul, the planet are much more than dead rock hanging above your head for the sake of beauty. And I prove to you, and I'm going to do it again today, that there is definitely something extraordinary going above your head, and translating God, cosmic divinity, understanding the cosmic code and how he speaks to us through the sign is not for everybody. So let me give you some example of what I'm trying to tell you now about those shocking cosmic winds. The quatrains are obvious. The keywords are obvious. There is no way to deny that. Remember, I worked like Nostradamus used to do. I'm the only living astrophile on planet Earth who translate Nostradamus quatrain and add keywords, because I don't have to fear the French Inquisition to cook me. And in reference to France, if you look at the keywords, France is there on those keywords. And do we have something special that happened in France? Yes, sudden enough, we had 4 cops that were fatally stabbed to death by an employee at Paris police headquarters. Remember, the shocking, unusual window is void, of course, from the deadly windows that always involve the police. So you have 2 in 1. The SOS to the world deadly window always involve police news, the FBI, CIA, Russia, secret to come to light, sex, name it. And now you have this melting window. It's not normal, it's not usual to have 4 cops being killed, especially in Paris. Here you go. You got the proof right in your face. And Dr. Turi is offering you the reality of his cosmic code jurisdiction, the reality of my UFO predictive legacy. Not to refer to all the earthquakes that I predicted on radio, and Dorian and all those hurricanes before their formation in the Atlantic Ocean. Pay attention, my friend. A real prophet is rare, even if you don't like you hearing me telling myself. This is what people told me. They tell me I'm Nostradamus reincarnated, God knows what. All I know is that I'm real. And you'll find out, and I prove it to you each time you listen to one of my YouTube videos. All right, sentence for Excop inspire both protest and a powerful act of forgiveness. I mean, for God's sake, when is the last time you saw a cop hugging the brother of the person she killed? Is that shocking? Is that usual? Is that happening every day? I told you to be ready for shocking news involving the police. Now you got that cop that killed this poor guy, and her brother says, God forgave you, I love you. Let me give you a hug. Now, how more honest, how more direct, how more real Dr. Turi can be when you see, when you read those news, not with your 5 limited human sense, but with your 3rd eye, like I do, and understand that there are no accidents. And there is no accident for the cop to be targeted by the reptilians who are using those cosmic winds, because unlike the majority of you, they are very, very smart. They are master of matter, and they are all cosmic conscious. They understand your UCI or your unique celestial identity, and they manipulate those winds to make you do stupid thing or kill other people. Move on. Twitter removed Trump's Nickelback video after copyright complaint. Did you read the word technology? Well, wait a minute. When is the last time Twitter removed anything posted by President Trump? Isn't that shocking? Is that every day that Twitter just decides to remove something from the president? Do you get it? I hope you do. Technology was mentioned, and it's damn shocking. Trump alleged without evidence that the Biden engaged in wrongdoing and received millions from China. Well, the word China is mentioned, not just France. China is mentioned. And why did I use that piece of news? Because at the end, it has the word China, which is probably one of the first words that I had on my keywords. That's pretty shocking for a president to allege something of this nature without any evidence at all. Hey, time for things to come to light. I don't know. Maybe he's right. All I know is shocking. And is predicted. 3 men floating on bags of cocaine rescued by Navy. Again. When is the last time you heard of the Navy saving crooks floating on coke? Yesterday, the day before? Yeah, my friends. Those winds are very shocking, very unusual, and they involve technology, and they screw my car today. Now, imagine for a second if everybody were cosmic conscious and read the news the way I do, and everybody were aware of the reptilian agenda. Imagine how easy our life would be and how fast those entities will be exiting our solar system using the same mental process, the same psychical tool they use to get us depressed, negative, and kill each other. I tell you what, my friend, there are no accidents, only cosmic circumstances at work that are used and manipulated by those entities. They are master of matter. They are very clever. They are all cosmic conscious. They know much more than you do. And it's because they know much more than you do that you know nothing about them. There I am here to bring you that light. Oh, it's pretty controversial, far-fetched, well ahead, but that's me. I'm an Aquarius. I was born in February with my son in Pisces. All right, let's see what we have. Dad should stop drinking 6 months before conception. I call that scientist idiocy. Alcohol consumption during pregnancy has long been linked to congenital defects and development problems in newborns. Now, a new study has found a link between a baby's congenital heart defects and their prospective parents drinking before conceptions. I'll tell you what, I don't think sperms get drunk. You can give him some tequila or whiskey, his sperm ain't gonna get drunk. That's a bunch of educated idiots. It's the mother that should not drink, that should not take legal or illegal drugs, because she is the one who is carrying the fetus. And that fetus become very vulnerable when she drinks, when she takes drugs, when she party crazy, when she doesn't have any natural good health habits. Chances are she's becoming a magnet to the reptilians that are going to finish, that unborn child, or at least, making born with Down syndrome, autism, gay or lesbians. And again, that doesn't mean that gays and lesbian people are bad. Remember, I have a lot of friends, student clients that are part of the LGBTQ groups, and they are formidable. They are smart. They are human beings. They have the same blood than you. They are ingenious in their own ways. And what they do is responding to the manipulation that took place physiologically through when they were in the fetus of their mothers who drank too much, smoked too much pot. Sudden enough, it looks like a weak guy, we're good on that area. If we do it too much, well, we get lung cancer or, throat cancer or all sorts of disease. But believe me, ain't going to do nothing to the sperm. It's ridiculous what scientists, they don't have any cosmic consciousness. All they can do is use their logical mind to make sense. I mean, you got to be an idiot. Honestly, you have to be a crétin, as we say in French, okay? Not to realize that if you're going to drink crazy, if you're going to have the lifestyle of a rich and famous and partying every night and smoking coke, doping yourself, like Tyson does, $30,000, I think, a month worth of pot. They don't say anything else that he takes. Use common sense. No good. And that's probably why they took my child, because I never drank. I never did any drugs. I drank wine now and then, but I don't get drunk, and I never ever smoked coke in my life. Okay, never. And that's probably one of the reasons they took the fetus. That baby was perfect. And my wife then didn't smoke or drink either. Well, that's how it is. Okay, a man's false teeth got stuck in his throat during a surgery. It was 8 days before anyone noticed. Damn it. Wow, look at this. What type of dentist is that? I mean, I go to Mexico to work with my teeth because it's much cheaper and they do as good as they do here. They've all been trained in California. They're all doctors. Yes. But what type of idiot? Not doing, I don't know, that might be fake news. I mean, I don't know. If you have a false teeth and you swallow them, you got to freaking remember. But the fact of the matter, you have the X-ray. Look at the X-ray and read that section. Shocking technology. It's not every day that you go to the dentist and you swallow your false teeth. You gotta pay me to be that stupid. When I read those news, I say, this is shocking, this is funny, this is real. And because the freaking reptile is doing their stuff, and it takes over a week for this guy to find out he's got his freaking teeth. I don't know, man. I have no idea. Sometimes I wonder what's going on here with some people out there. All right. This one is not good, not very happy. He applied for a green card, then the FBI called. You know, the FBI visited me twice by giving prediction for terrorist attacks, and it's not a good feeling. Believe me, they come in your house, you see them, and they come in and they start to check everything, and la 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 la. Ooh, that's not good. That's why I'm kind of be very careful when I make prediction about terrorism now. But you know, the fact of the matter, the guy is from the Middle East, you know, and he's suffering the tail of our president. Our president was born with the tail in the sign of Sagittarius, which is ruled by Jupiter. And anything that he does involving foreigners in foreign land is just like literally hanging himself. But nobody is there to tell him. Nobody is there to guide him. Again, you have such a very powerful person in charge of your destiny, in charge of our life for that matter, who does not know the hell he is. He has no cosmic consciousness. He's completely reptilian and affected on top of that. So good luck to us. What happened is that, you know, the sad reality is the reptilians have created all religion. And now you see that American woman, she has followed the religion of her husband. I mean, that's true love. I mean, they do what the hell they want to do. But what I'm trying to say is, and anytime you involve religion, you're going to create discord, the chaos, the lack of trust. You're going to create all sorts of problems. And then this is the type of experience nobody needs to have the FBI knocking at your door for whatever reasons. Okay. All I know is that religions and the tail of the dragon or the president are the reason for the reptilians to give this young couple such a hard life. Not good, but that's how it is. An interesting one here is NASA discovered a black spot on Jupiter 2,200 miles long. Obviously, it's pretty much a reflection of the moon. You can go and look at the Earth and this black dot on the moon, but there is, you know, what you have to remember is that Mike Watcher mentioned technology in NASA and cosmic news, and there you go. Well, that is one thing. Now let's go bypass that. Let's go further down the line. When is the last time NASA or the telescope, the Hubble telescope, took a pictures showing you a black dot on Jupiter? It's not normal. It's not usual. But what's behind it? What's the omen? Well, first of all NASA scientists do not know nothing about the planets. They know their position, the composition, their density, the trajectory. They know all that is they're supposed to know on the rational level, because nobody helped those scientists, those educated idiots, to expand outside of their five logical rational senses. Okay, their third eye is totally doesn't exist. They're rational, they're practical. Jupiter is the planet who regulates anything and everything with the law. Jupiter is the biggest planet in our solar system. Okay, his job, when he was put in motion, when the solar system was created by the Draconis, the job of Jupiter was to protect. That's why Jupiter is called in Greek mythology the great protector. The humongous masses of Jupiter act as a magnet. His gravitational forces are so strong that anything that would run around, we go and crash on his back. That's why it's called the great benefic. Wherever Jupiter is in your chart, God is giving you all the opportunity to make serious progress. As long as you do things in a big way and you do it outside of your country and you do well with foreigners, because Jupiter rules higher learning, education, foreigners, and foreign land. Exactly where President Trump has his course on this planet. Now, what does the black dot mean? That's an omen. An omen of things I've told you before. And I repeat myself, the legacy of President Trump's stars cannot be erased in 5 minutes. The next 2 or 3 years from now, the entire world's going to go through a tremendous restructure of anything and everything that well with the way we handle foreigners and foreign affairs, Latino people. Sagittarius was also wild open space, nature, and the wildlife. So there is a restructure taking place. And that black dot means a lot. It's not good. Anything black is reptilian. Anything white, anything light. The sun is draconis. Remember, positive, negative, up and down, black and white, the front, the back, God, the ball, the yin and yang, two eyes, two arms, two legs, 2 feet. You're like a battery. You either feed the reptilians with the fear they need, the chaos they need to survive, like fleas on a dog, or you decide to use a positive thinking, progressive thought, and delegate who is the force number one of the lights of the sun induced by the draconis through your mind psychically. Okay, there are such a things of abduction. I've been through it since I was 6 years old. So they are interacting in this dense physical world, but only for specific purpose, because the Galactic Federation of Grand Cosmic Order is very, very clear. No extraterrestrials must interfere with the humans' affair. But the reptilians are no law obedient. They don't care. They do it all the time. They abduct people just to kill them or whatever they want to do. Okay, it's their agenda. There is so much more I'm going to discuss and point out on my UFO slideshow. I'm going to bring you to a very, very different level. All the people that you're listening, all those UFO speakers, their work is magnificent. Remember, they are rational, they are practical, they will tell you anything that is conspiratorial, which is very real. Conspiracy are real. Remember, you won't find me anywhere. Wikipedia, LinkedIn, Facebook, all major websites, they kick me out because what I'm teaching you, they don't want me. The reptilians do not want me to bring attention to their agenda. Okay, so when I'm going to lecture, if you assist to my slideshow, I'm going to bring you not only irrational, practical values of all that I have been through with all the pictures, okay, but also a very, very deep spiritual message that unless you are cosmic conscious and delegating or channeling an extraterrestrials, you can't do. I don't think there is another Dr. Turi out there. And this is why I had cancer. Okay, this is why I've put away from the speaking engagement. That's why I couldn't go anywhere. So I could reflect, reevaluate, and then put it on that slideshow to bring you right up to where God resides, to help you to understand the cosmic code and reinstate Jesus' initial cosmic ministry involving the 12 apostles, the 12 signs of the zodiac, the 12 hours of the day, the 12 months of the year, the 12 things, the 12 journey, the 12 tribes of Israel, the number 12, the magic 12, the majestic 12. Long story, my friends. So this black dot on the moon, which is to the scientists just a reflection of the on Jupiter, which is just a reflection of one of his moon, is much more to this, much more. It's an omen. An omen. Now, when comes my 2020 Nostradamus Personal Universal Dragon Forecast, put your hand on it, because I'm going to give a lot of information, not only on your personal life and universal prediction, but also on long-lasting planets like Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. You got to know where those planets are within the realm of your astrological chart. You got to know, because without cosmic consciousness, you're going to become a robot of the stars and easily manipulated by the reptilians. So once you know, remember, knowledge is power, ignorance is evil. Once you know, there'll be much more strong strengths coming your way, much more awareness, much more control. And it's all about applying your will. Remember, you've been made in the image of God. You like it or not, you are creator, you are God and goddesses on this dense physical world, creating your reality, including the reality of extraterrestrials. We are diverged. Oh, we are on that verge. And we don't want to turn into a reptilians. We don't want to turn into those master mathematicians, those master technologists. We want to stay human being and have a connection with our soul, with our spirit, and with God. We don't want a world that is not involving the Creator and His design. We don't want a world where science and atheist rules. We don't want a world where only religion rules. It's like having ISIS in power. Both sides, you got to be in the middle. All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this little show today. You like it? You like Dr. Turi? Hey, yeah, click yes, I like you, Dr. Turi. If you want to say something, I'll answer you. We'll always be there to help you. Can't wait to go to that show. Maybe I do another video tomorrow. It all depends basically of the news. If the news are positive, if the news are too shocking, if the news involves something that I should mention to you, then I will make another video. Okay. Until then, hey, make it a beautiful life. Bye bye. Love you guys.